Okay, hey everybody. So today I'm going to show you one of my favorite life hacks, and that is the lymphatic slap. I do this routine before I get into the shower and before I dry brush. I do this before I do my lymphatic clock, and I do this before I go into an exercise session. What I find is that it helps to reduce DOMS when you're exercising. It helps to boost my immune system. I've barely been sick, and if you know my history, I've had a bub that started daycare this year and she has been sick round the clock. And this technique has helped me to avoid that. So I'm going to share this with you today. It's called the lymphatic slap. It's going to compose of it's going to have three different components to it, and that is a rub, a slap, and also a pulse in some areas. So we always start at the collarbone. So we're going to rub for about 10 seconds above the collarbone, on the collarbone, and below the collarbone. And then we're going to slap for 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I just like to do a little bit of a pulse. We do the other side, rub above, on top of, and below the collarbone. And then we slap. And then I pulse. The next spot is just behind the ears here, a nice big lymphatic channel. So we're gonna give it a nice big rub. Rub, 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 rub. A gentle little slap. I come all along the SEMs, and then just behind the ear, I like to give a little pulse. So next up is our pec area. So we're going to rub. It's fine to do this over clothes, and what I actually find is when you do it over clothes, you don't get so sticky, especially in the armpit where it is just a little bit on the moister side. So we give it a nice big rub. We can sort of go up around here. This is so good, especially ladies who wear bras. They cut off so much of our circulation to our breasts, which we just don't want as we age. So we give it a nice big rub, a slap, and then I give it a nice pulse under that armpit. Okay, and then I repeat it on the other side. Rub, 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 rub. Slap, 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 slap. And then a pulse. My shirt's getting in the way. Okay, and then we go to the next spot, which is the diaphragm. So again, it's quite nice to sort of go on top of the clothes, but you can also just come underneath the clothes and rub along that diaphragm. So we give it a nice big rub. We give it a slap. And then this one, instead of pumping, I actually just do a nice deep drag from the sternal down towards the belly button. You'll notice it's really sort of sticky and tight through there. So we just give that a nice go over. Okay, you can see in the video my fly's coming down. You're welcome. So now we're going to go to the groin. We're going to rub, rub, rub along the groin. And just notice like where some of these areas might be a little bit tight, painful, or sticky. And it just gives you a good indication that you probably need to do this more if you have any of those things. No need to induce pain. Just back it up a little bit if it is painful. And then we give it a nice little pulse along here. Okay, and then we're going to go behind the knees. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to demonstrate one knee. So you're going to rub, rub, rub behind the knee. Give it some nice flow. Okay, and we're going to tap behind the knee. And then I just take two hands, I put it in, and I pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. Okay, and then I'm going to move down to the ankle. I'm just going to pop my video down. So I just like to give around the ankle a nice little rub and activate as well. And then of course you can do this on the other side. To finish this process off, I like to just do like a little bit of a bound. Just going to move that around. So we just bound like you're on a trampoline. Okay, moving up your lymph, give it all a nice big shake out. And that's the lymphatic slap. Okay, so now I'm going to go straight into showing you the lymphatic clock. So if you can imagine a clock face sitting around your belly button, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, we're going to massage in about a 20-cent piece direction. You can go clockwise, you can go anti-clockwise, whatever suits you the best. Okay, and then you go to 3 o'clock, massaging around 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And again, just noticing where there are areas of tightness. Just because one side's tight doesn't mean the other side's going to be tight. Focus your energy in on that tight side. It's telling you something. And then we go in between. So we go in between 12 and 3 o'clock, so 1:30. We then go between 3 and 6 o'clock, so 5:30. We go between 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock, so 7:30. And then we go to between 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock, so 10:30. And then I just like to follow this up with a bit of a shakedown. Press down, move those lymphatics straight into the groin. Okay, I usually finish that process off as well with a dry brush, so I head straight into the shower. I also in the shower have my body lane cup that I stick onto my abdomen and move the tissue around in my belly. Nobody wants a stagnant belly, so this work is really great for that. All right, I hope you enjoyed.